Woman gets pregnant, he tells her that he is not ready to have a child. She still chooses to have the baby.
Okay, so a lot of times we need to take accountability for our actions and our own choices. And so we both was messing around. We knew we weren't in a committed relationship. We knew nothing was gonna come of it. You expressed to me already that you did not want to have a child or you did not want to take care of a child. At that moment, I have a choice. You can go down to the clinic. I don't know where y'all's is at. Ours is on 8th. Or you make that decision on being a single mother and knowing that this other party is not going to be there.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got tonight's conversation. And we have I want to do two videos. I want to do two videos all in one video though. But you have one sister here, man. I love this sister. She is very beautiful. She's saying that hey, right, we have to take accountability, right? We have to take accountability for the shit that we do. Now, mind you, they're talking about a man telling a woman, hey, I don't want you to have this kid, but the woman is still going out her way to have that kid, right? A lot of you women would say, well, you know what, hey, you still need to step up. But it's like when a woman say, hey, well, I don't want to have this kid, and the man is saying, hey, you gotta have this kid, she can say, well, no, I don't want to have this kid. What can the man say? He can't say nothing, right? He can't say nothing because it's her body, right? Crazy. But what this sister is saying, she's saying, man, we gotta take some type of accountability. But then the second video, right, it's the same thing, right? Not the same situation, but the same thing. And this sister, this is why I said, man, sometimes this sister is sometimes this sister is on and sometimes this sister is off. She's gonna sit up here and say, well, you know, the reason why some of us women want to stay single is because a lot of y'all men put us through some BS, right? And y'all don't want to take accountability for the ish that your mama did. But it's like, that means you're more than likely dealing with a pookie, right? If he's sitting over here putting you through some BS because of what his mama put him through, that's crazy. But that is crazy. But here's the thing, right? A lot of you women will sit up here and say, I ain't your mama, right? Let's just say if my mama did what she was supposed to do as a mother and show me what a woman is supposed to be like, a lot of you women will sit up here and say, I ain't your mama. Don't be expecting me to give you mama treatment. But yet, these are the same women that will sit up here and say, well, my father treated me this way, so I'm expecting my man to treat me this way. Like, what? Your father gave you the whole world, so you're expecting the whole world from this man? That's crazy. But then when a man is sitting over here and saying, well, you know what? Hey, my mama gave me the whole world, so I'm gonna expect the whole world from you. That becomes an issue. That makes zero sense. So it's like, man, these two go hand in hand, right? These two go hand in hand. So that's why I'm saying you got one sister talking about accountability where the other sister's talking about accountability, but she doesn't want to take accountability. But you have another sister who's saying you have to take accountability, right? And like I said, they go both hand in hand. They might not be the exact same situation, but they still go together. You still have to take accountability at the end of the day. You have to take accountability for letting a deadbeat knock you up and he's telling you, hey, I don't want to have a kid or whatever, right? Because that's how some guys become deadbeats. They saying, hey, I don't want to take care of this kid, but a woman still forces that kid on him. Then you having another woman who's sitting up here saying, well, hey, right, the reason I'm single is because of you men. No, you need to then take accountability and find a good man. Find the man that suits you. Vet the men. But a lot of you women don't want to vet these men. So they come up here and say rhetoric like this. Well, your mama this. Well, you know what? Don't be expecting this from me.
Woman gets pregnant. He tells her that he is not ready to have a child. She still chooses to have the baby.
Okay, so a lot of times we need to take accountability for our actions and our own choices. And so we both was messing around. We knew we weren't in a committed relationship. We knew nothing was gonna come of it. You expressed to me already that you did not want to have a child or you did not want to take care of a child. At that moment, I have a choice. You can go down to the clinic. I don't know where y'all's is at. Ours is on 8th. Or you make that decision on being a single mother and knowing that this other party is not going to be there. So that anger is misplaced. Because he was honest in the beginning. And it's hard sometimes to take accountability because we both did it, right? So you think we both should be in this, but the reality and the harsh reality is a man does have an opportunity to walk away, and you need to make the best decision for you and your child.
Yeah.
I think hope is a bad strategy. I hope he gets it.
And like I said, maybe I need more context to the video, but it's like literally right after this, She's sitting over hyping up the girl, talking about, no, y'all men are the reason we are single. It's like, sis, you're saying we got to take accountability. Like I said, you got to use that all the way across the board. So why would you sit up here, and this is what I say, the agreeableness amongst a lot of your sisters, right? Because be honest with you, I never really seen her out of all the videos I don't watch, right? I watched a lot of videos I didn't even react to. And she don't ever call out the other sister or whatever. Now you do sometimes have other sisters, you know, saying, I don't agree with that. But you'll see the type of hypocrisy that I'm talking about.
Women are choosing to be single and dealing with less because y'all sat here and gave us so much on why we should be doormats to y'all emotions.
Come on, Randy.
Opposed to taking accountability for the fact that you ain't healed yourself from the up shit your mama did to you. Come on, Randy.
She said y'all.
You know, like I said, man, just take it with a grain of salt. They were probably playing around, but still at the end of the day, I know how that sister's thinking. I know how that sister's think, right? And she might be joking, but she's serious at the same time. She's serious at the same time. And it's like, once again, right? You can't sit up here and say we need to take accountability for having a kid, knowing that the man don't even want to be in a life, or knowing that you done picked the deadbeat, or knowing that you done picked the Pookie and Ray Ray. You know you got to take accountability for that. But then turn around and hype up a woman who is saying the reason I am single, or the reason why a lot of us women are single, is because these men don't know how to take accountability and try to use what their mother did or whatever and try to put that on us. You're not taking accountability for the men that you chose. But then once again, you're going to come up here and try to say, right, it's the man's fault, it's the man's fault, it's the man's fault. And the other sister's going to sit up here and say, well, you need to take accountability. So, you know what I'm saying? Which one is it, right? And like I said, it's the agreeableness amongst your women, mainly your sisters. It's really women in general. But dealing with your sisters, yes. It's heavy with your sisters. It's heavy with your sisters. I mean, look at the shade room. Look at the shade room. It's toxic. It's toxic black women all through there. Like, that's a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact. Damn near 90% of their subscribers are toxic. That's a fact. A lot of those black women are toxic. You can sit over here and say the most profound thing in the world, but a lot of your black women, there's going to be one black woman that's going to disagree, and she says something, you're going to have 50,000 other women sit over here. Yeah, sis. I agree. You know what I'm saying? And come up with some excuse that BS behavior that they're talking about. But you know, like I said, man, you know, I agree with the sister on the first one. She's saying, man, it's the harsh reality. We both put ourselves in this situation. But it's like, you know what? Hey, you know, he does have the opportunity to opt out. And like, listen, women want equal rights. So it's like, man, listen, if you can sit up here and say, hey, well, I still want to have this kid, and the man is telling you he don't want to have this kid, but he has no say-so over that, then it should be the same way the other way around when he's saying, hey, well, guess what? I want to have this kid or whatever. And she's saying, well, I don't want to have this kid. Well, I should have a say-so, right? And you know, and it's kind of iffy, man, for men to even have a say-so, because it's like, once again, you can have a say-so, but it doesn't matter because it's in her body. So it's men comes down to what she wants. It's ridiculous, man. But y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, leave me a subscribe.